are going to get it. Oh man, I'm gonna say something about Bobby Lashley tonight. It's gonna make your mother scream.
There's a guy on Twitter, I guess, named Joe Cronin.
And he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone. You suck Joe Cronin's dick, fucking faggot. And or some various version of that.
You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
Don't forget to like, comment, and body slam that subscribe button.
This is the epic voice guy, and I can honestly say, Joe Cronin is god awful, that is. You guys seriously listen to this guy? And now it's time for the Joe Cronin Show.
And he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone.
Private parts. Tonight, we got ourselves a new $10 super chat alert, motherfucker. You want to donate to the show tonight? The link is in the description box below on your phone. Just scroll down. All the donation amounts are there for you. If you're on a PC, go down there, open the fucking thing up. There's like 30 different donations you can do tonight. Plus, if you want to super chat the show, hit the $sign down below, and there's a brand new $10 super chat for all you crazy motherfuckers out there who want to bitch and complain and talk and love and stuff and fucking rape and pillar and plunder this Monday Night Raw review on July 9th, 2018. My name is Joe Cronin. I'm live from Boston. I didn't go to the show because I got a goddamn brain, motherfucker. I didn't go to the show because I'm insane, motherfucker. Now can you dig it, sucker? Let's go, bitches. I'm ready. I'm revved up. I'm fucking rummaging through somebody's mother's box right now for some love stick action. We got ourselves a motherfucker from another motherfucker. It is Jake DeMarco. What's up, Jake, you fantastic fuck?
You are fucking pumped up and ready to go. I'm digging it. I'm over here contemplating suicide. I'm so goddamn tired from this show. And listen to you.
Really?
You're just revved up and ready to go, baby. It's hot.
You're contemplating suicide?
Fucking this show was just...
Because it is your last resort?
Suffocation.
Is this your last resort, Jake DeMarco? Is it your last resort? It's Bray Wyatt. It's Bray Wyatt, motherfucker. Cut my life in 2 pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation. No breathing. Don't give a fuck. My last resort. Cut my life into pieces. I reach my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. I'm watching Raw and I wanna start bleeding. Cause Roman Reigns sucks dick, he's feeding on the cock. If it's Vince McMahon on spot, he got the mouth ready to open up and suck the cock while he swallows it all. And I wanna put my ass crack down and fucking all my side. I'm losing my mind. I wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my side, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. I never realized I was meant for this. I'm sorry. But seriously, this Raw fucking was comatose, and I'm having so much more fun at home because I did an entire speedball. I did a cocaine. I did crack cocaine. I'm ready to go.
You're fucking Revved up, baby.
Let's fucking go, yo. We got fucking Rojas calling the show already. My name is Joe Cronin, and if you ain't subbed down below, do yourself a favor, because if you do not hit that red subscribe button down below, then your mother will die of AIDS. And, you know, you're sitting there thinking, my mom is not going to die of AIDS. Or, you're like, my mother is a nice lady. She hooks up with my dad every once in a while and shit. But my mother ain't going to die of AIDS. Well, you'd be surprised what happens and what comes true when you fuck around with Joe Cronin. I got a goddamn tip jar tonight, okay? That's going to tell you how fucking bored and mesmerized I am tonight. So get ready. We're going to take your phone calls in a little bit. We're going to take your phone calls. Don't worry. In a little while, we will take your phone calls. Not yet. You can donate. I'll play the donations tonight. The link is in the description box. The blue link says Twitch alerts. Donate to the show or there won't be one, and I'm ready to go, and I need to buy some cocaine, motherfucker. And we got a new $10 super chat. A new $10 super chat, motherfucker. Jake DeMarco, start me off before I go off the motherfucking rails already. Woo, daddy. Oh yeah. Woo. I got bitches. I got bitches of your old lady. Woo!
Whatever you're on, I'll take $20 up. Jesus. I can't compete. I'm fucking damn. Share a little, man, you know, share the wealth.
Oh, I only lick pussy.
That's not what you said last night. But hey, any event, we got Roman Reigns coming out after backstage, and, you know, they have a little interaction between him and Bob. And Bob says, go ahead, call me out, see what happens. And you know what happened? The same thing we've seen 1,000 friggin' times.
What is this? Is
Roman
this
Reigns being pulled apart by the whole Raw roster?
We got WWE 2K cookie cutter cutscene number 7, where the Raw roster pulls apart the two big guys, and one of them, I think, in order to have this like special event on WWE 2K18 happen, to unlock it, it's always got to be an MMA guy. As long as you use an MMA guy and Roman Reigns, then it triggers the special locker room emptying event on WWE 2K19. You hear that, 2K Sports? You pussy cunts who won't fucking give me access to the superstars like Champ Chung, like fucking every other dildo bag there is out there, by the way, because you're pussies and you don't like my show not being PG. You know what I think about you not liking my show because it ain't PG? WWE 2K, I never want a backstage press pass, 2K, and I ain't never gonna get one either. You know why, 2K? Because if I ever get a press pass, I'm going to take it. It's going to say Joe Cronin Show on it, and I'm going to get backstage, and then I'm going to find the head producer of the 2K event, and I'm going to stuff that press pass up his goddamn asshole. How about that? Here's my fucking press pass picture right here. So go give one to Loogie Face so she can sit there and tell you exactly what you just saw on Raw like you didn't see it, and she can play the fucking shit copyright on YouTube and get away with it because she sucked someone's dick. Yeah, go fucking invite her to a show. Go invite fucking Gonzo to one of your shows, because I ain't coming, motherfucker. I ain't coming. I ain't there to suck a dick. I ain't there to swallow. I ain't there to fist, fuck, fart, and fondle every son of a bitch there is at WWE. And by the way, Joe Villa, if you're watching over in WWE in Connecticut and Stamford, Joe Villa, I got a fucking cock to stuff down your throat, Joe Villa, you gold chain wearing fucking pussy who never responds to shit, then wonders why someone messages you on your LinkedIn account. Oh, don't message me here, it's my private account. Well, how about you answer a fucking phone call once a year, you fucking greasy cunt?
Anyway. See, that's the problem. You said they have a dick to suck, referring to your own, but you were supposed to suck their dick. You got it backwards. That's where you went wrong.
Yeah, why don't you just cuddle up next to fucking Pulse and suck a cock that you love?
You were supposed to go ahead and slob their knob. Then they greased your wheel.
Gobble
your
it
asshole.
all up. Gobble that other motherfucker up. Who's the other guy who got crooked teeth, looks like a fucking idiot? Chris, fucking suck Dank's fucking gross dick. How about that? Suck Dank's dick, huh? While he swallows somebody and fucking whatever he does over there. How about that? Pulse and Dank sucking on a big Joe Villa dick. How about that? With a 2K Sports producer eating and gobbling up every leftover there is. Fucking suck a dick. There's an ops for you. Yeah, it's called fucking cum ops. We're going on cum ops, folks. Looking for fucking YouTuber dick to suck for the fucking losers who swallow and are faker than the fakest motherfuckers. F-A-K-E, fake. Dun, dun, dun. F-A-A-K-E-R fake in my ass. I'm sorry. That's what happens, man. I don't know. It fucking when you lose your mind. That's what happens.
But keep talking nice about the show, so we'll send you more tickets. Come on, Joe. Don't you want to be friends?
I've lost my mind, bro.
Don't you want to be on on the inside?
Yeah.
All you got to do is ignore the bullshit that we put out week after week. If all the inconsistencies, all the lackluster booking, just look the other way and say it's great. You love it. Come on, Joe. Tell him you love it. Look in the camera, smile, and tell him you love it.
Yeah. Well.
And swallow.
What's up, everybody in the chat? How you guys doing? I don't know, man. Is there something wrong? I might have fucked something up. I don't know.
No, looking good on my end. Audio's good. Video's good.
No, I meant donation-wise. I might have fucked something up.
Oh, maybe. I don't know about that.
Oh, my bad. I might have fucked something up.
Hopefully not. Besides that, we're live and in charge. Yeah, it's the same shit.
So what do you feel about Raw, huh?
Yeah, it's just, my God, on repeat. I know I've said it for weeks now, but it's like, oh, I feel like I've seen this. Last week I said it's just a culmination of the last 3 weeks, chopped up into bits and regurgitated. Tonight was just full repeat. And it's even more egregiously frustrating when they go ahead and they come out of commercial break.
Yeah.
They have Alexis. They're in the, match just starts picking up for the female tag match. And then they go ahead, they go to commercial. And it's an extended commercial break the week before a pay-per-view, so it's 4 minutes instead of 3. And then on top of it, when you get back, they shrink down the match, picture-in-picture to air an advertisement for the pay-per-view on Sunday. You just got out of an advertisement. You're literally, exiting a commercial to show another commercial. I don't know. It's just, how about you work on selling the show by not just advertising it, but building up matches?
So you didn't.
That might help.
You didn't like the commercials.
Well, the commercials were extended tonight. If you noticed, they were a bit longer.
Yeah.
I timed a few of them. And they always typically add more for a go-home show, but tonight they were adding up to a minute and a half sometimes, so it really dragged on. No, what bothered me was that anything we saw new, we've seen a million times, and everything else was just a repeat of what we've seen the last few weeks. There was no culmination to anything. I know they have to just kind of push their way to get to the pay-per-view, but how many times, like you said, have we seen the pull-apart with the Raw locker room? I didn't know if we were watching Brock and Taker, or Brock and Cena, or Brock and, Samoa Joe, or Triple H and Roman, or Roman and, it's like, we've seen this so many times, and I don't feel that that's what this feud needed at this moment to make it feel more legitimate. They needed to do something to heat up this rivalry between these two. I don't feel that this made it any more intense or added anything to the situation. Do you?
No, I mean, a little bit. I thought they finally made Bobby look a little better, but again, it was just so silly because, like, we've just seen this so many times that it was like the B or C version of the Brock versions of this that we've already seen.
Yeah.
And we already saw this recently where we said, oh, God, they did it again. And now they did it again. Why do they keep doing this shit? It's like it's cookie cutter lazy writing where it's like, okay, go find the 15 things that we always do. It's like WWE has 15 different things and they just roll a die and they're like, oh, let's see. Oh, it landed on fucking locker room breakup brawl thing for excitement.
Yeah, see, the Lesnar and Taker one, people had said, oh, that was their favorites. And that was mine as well because that felt real.
That was the one
that
where
had a semblance of bad blood. You ended the streak, and Taker came out there, and I want to kill you, and he screamed it. I'll have to kill you, and he's like, you're gonna have to.
Like that was the best thing ever, dude. That was great.
That was so epic. That was great.
That was awesome.
They're barely going at each other at times. They're barely throwing these awkward haymakers, and I know they have a hard time selling real punches, but if you got to hit each other a few times, even if you're just punching them in the arm, like really go out and sell the hits here. Make it look just absolutely violent. Right. You really want to make what's the point of these two fighting? It's not to face Brock anymore. It's not to go ahead. Oh, it's to see who's the big dog and the baddest one in the yard.
Right.
All right. So you're fighting for pride. Okay, I can get behind that, but they haven't done much to sell you on either one. So
right.
And you said it made Bobby look a little bit better. I feel it didn't.
Bobby Lashley?
The way they had him look pissed off, and you know, he didn't really get the better of Roman at all on this. Knowing that he's going to call him out, he should have been smarter about it, or at least booked to be smarter, or gotten a few better shots in. Roman does the dive over the top rope, which they replayed all night, and Bobby just stands there smiling wide-eyed.
Well, no, he had a couple like stare-down things. It wasn't the best, but it was definitely better than the Bobby Lashley fucking verse, whatever his face was.
Yeah. Oh, Sami Zayn.
Yeah, the Sami Zayn shit. It was definitely better than that.
Oh, that was appalling to watch. But this certainly isn't.
It's still. I mean, he's still lame. I mean, there's no. You know, I'm not.
This could have just been handled so much better. They could have made this a more vicious encounter. And usually, you try and keep them away from each other until the pay-per-view. This is one of those times where they needed to have an all-out brawl, then have it broken up, or, you know, they didn't get enough time in on each other. Someone should have been bleeding, really.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see them doing that stuff for these two guys at this point. It's just a schlubby fuck to get to the stupid pay-per-view that's going to suck anyway.
Exactly, and that's the problem. It's a gimmick shit show of a pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
last
not
year's
extreme rules. We're getting cage matches and minimalistic, you know, stipulations for feuds that'll be over before the night even begins.
Monday Night, I mean, Extreme Rules was so bad last year. I mean, and then previous years, just go watch it if you think it's going to be good, because boy, does it suck a cock. I'm going to play a donation here so we can trigger this shit and see what's up. ShiBUM.
Raw sucked.
I agree. Spoon Boy with a $5 donation. What's up, Spoon Boy? Spoon Man. Spoon Boy, thanks for the $5 and becoming a $5 ShiBUM. Look at him filling up my fucking jar, dude. I never use this cup jar thing, but tonight we're filling up with Daniel Bryan yeses. Spoon Boy, thanks for the $5, dude, and becoming a $5 ShiBUM. I got a couple more coming in. Let those play for you guys, the donations. And if you want, there is a new $10 super chat available. If you want a super chat, $sign down below in the chat. Feel free to try it. It's the new Alex Jones ShiBUM super chat.
When are you going to fight Kevin Scampoli?
When I get a house. Monkey Man, what's up, motherfucker, you monkey fuck? When I get a house and some insurance. Monkey Man. I get a house and insurance, and I will punch him in his face. Or kick him, or whatever it is. If it's MMA, I'll kick him in the face. Look at Roman Reigns, dude. It's a pretty good photo. Like that shot. They don't usually have a shot that I like. I could have gone to Raw tonight in Boston. I could have gone to Raw in Boston. Didn't want to. Not really. Found some decent tickets, and I just thought to myself, nah. And I didn't want to do it. But I could have. But I didn't want to do it. ShiBUM.
Sup, Joe and
Sup?
Jake. Raw was AIDS yet again tonight. Main event was good, but everything else was shit. Love how we get Roman and Lashley starting the show for the last 3 fucking weeks. So not hyped for fucking Extreme Rules 2/10.
I agree. I am definitely not hyped. I mean, you would have had to really hype me. Triple Gaming, thanks for the $5. You would have had to like mega hype me for this. Because of what they did last year and how piss poor Extreme Rules was last year, you would have had to do something out of this world to somehow excite me. Super chat.
I would rather watch MTV or Sports Raw. Bad love you.
What's up, Sarah Small? Fill me up, baby. Sarah Small, thank you very much for the $2 super chat. Let me go back to Jake now, maybe. Did it trigger anything for you, Jake? Oh, I muted you.
Yes, it did.
Oh, yeah. Sweet. Oh, you muted yourself. Okay. I'm like, what did I do? Hey, it worked, man. We triggered that shit.
It worked, baby.
So, what else? What else do we get for Raw? By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Don't miss out on the daily wrestling videos. Make sure you hit the bell, and at least for the first few weeks, you're subscribed to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, make sure you click on my channel every day and watch my videos every day. That will help me. That will help you start seeing my videos more and get recommended when I upload a new video. Many people say, I missed your video, Joe, today. And then many people tweet me about stuff, and then I'm like, I did a video on that. And they're like, oh, I didn't even see it. I didn't even know you did one. So make sure you watch my channel regularly here to get all that. And if you want all my coverage of non-wrestling content, make sure you go over to youtube.com/corruptedpodcast. Check that out. So where do we leave off, Jake?
Side note, I could have went to the house show yesterday for the SummerSlam Heatwave Tour. And after seeing the match that they had Saturday with the women, we saw Ronda Rousey take on Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss, and Mickie James were the special guest refs. It was actually a pretty good match. It was about 10 minutes. It was entertaining for a house show and how they handled it. And Rousey looked great. And I'm like, oh, this will probably be what they do Sunday. Maybe we should go. It could be fun. And I'm like, forget it. And it ended up being where they had Sasha and Bayley, Nia and Ronda team up to take on the heels.
What the fuck?
So Sasha and Bayley are in counseling, hating each other, but they're teaming up with Nia and Ronda.
Do a little basketball dance off the concrete. And I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers. I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
Raw gave me AIDS just by watching this. Should have watched NJPWG1 instead.
Yes, we should have.
Caught up on Lucha Underground. Holy ish, Jack Swagger is there now.
Wow.
I want Alexa Bliss to use a kendo stick on ME #NutBunnies.
Nut Bunnies. Yo, Finn Balor forever. Thank you for trying the new $10 super chat. I gotta get that picture to be bigger, man. I want to see Alex smashing shit. Thank you, bro.
That's great.
Yeah, man. Famous B's doing good. Hey, Finn Balor, thanks for the $10 super chat. There it is. There, I got to see the new one. I'm happy now. But yeah, well, you gotta watch, man. Lucha Underground is fucking good, man. And our buddy Famous B, he brought in Jack Swagger, and then, well, I won't spoil it for you guys, but you'll see.
It's gonna get good.
Stab me with a flag stick. IT up me.
What? Stab me with a flag, stick it up me, says Steven Gurman. Fucking stick it up me. What the hell? Thank you, man. Thank you, Steven.
And that was $4.99, not $2. So he must be feeling, special.
Yeah, he's really rising it up, man. Look at that.
But it's here. It has arrived. Yeah, I just means. We get Nia Jax and Natalya tonight, and Natalya is the best friend of one Ronda Rousey. Her and Nia just face each other at Money in the Bank, and I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
My name is Kane and I'm donating.
This is a prepared statement from the Illuminati. Glad you liked your gifts, Joe. Didn't watch Raw this time as we hired a new Supreme Court Justice, Brett Kavanaugh. Don't be naughty, be Illuminati.
Oh, man, one of the oldest donators of the show, the Grand Illuminist, who's really been messing me up. The Grand Illuminist sent me in the mail to my P.O. box. You guys can send stuff to my P.O. box. It's down below in the description box. Please don't send me a bomb. I have 3 kids. Illuminati, the first testament of the Illuminati, was sent by the Illuminati. I mean, amazing. I'm going to be reading this.
Super Chat Party.
That's how bad it was tonight.
It was bad, Steven Garman. I could see why you would do that to yourself. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. And cheers to you, Steven. Maybe do the $10 donation, Steven. Now try the $10 one. Fucking Steven. He dropped like 87 super chats in 3 days.
Yeah, I know. Insane.
Amazing.
Even on the gaming show,
There should be people want a fuck you, Steven chant donation. Imagine that. I don't know what we do that one for, like 14? I'm not really sure. Look at that fucking tip jar. Jesus Christ, that thing just fucking overflows.
It's stacking up quick with Daniel Bryan's.
Yeah, the Daniel Bryans are just pounding up all over each other. I never use that thing because it's so ridiculous. It's been out for years. I just don't use it.
I love it.
All right, well, anyway, what do we got? Where
you fill my cup, I'll fill yours.
By the way, your video, did you change your camera? You look amazing.
No, still same.
You look insanely clear tonight. Everybody in the chat, 77 in the chat, if Jake looks insanely clear tonight. Look at that.
I'll take it.
You look amazing. What the fuck? Usually all pixelated and shit. Well, you are freezing once in a while, but I think that's because the camera's such good quality.
Yeah, I also think that's Skype too, because you've frozen a few times. I didn't have internet earlier this morning too, with Comcast doing something here. So
well, there was a huge DDoS attack this morning all over the world.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
So that could be an issue as well. Yeah, they were doing maintenance. So
no, I mean I didn't get any of it here, but I'll tell you but you look amazing though. It never looks that good. That's why I think the freezing is actually because the HD rate is too high. It's actually like fucking up. It just can't handle it. It's so.
I'll take it. I don't know why, but I'll go with it.
Yes, look at all the 77s in the chat. It's crazy.
Look at that! Wow, you sexy bastards, loving it.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Stephen Gurman has donated $2 super chat. Thank you, Stephen. That's all he said. He just dropped 2.
That's all he needs to say.
That's all. Thanks for the tip. Okay, where were we? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so, the women's match interrupted by multiple commercials. Nothing great here. Nia and Natalya beat Alexa and Mickey. All right, whatever. I don't know why they needed to beat the women's champion.
Super chat.
Jake looks sexy as F tonight.
Ooh.
Coming in clear.
Yeah, Finn Balor. See that? See that, man? You're coming in clear.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'll take it. Look at that. Telling everybody else stay sexy, and I just had to, move the camera, apparently. I don't know what it is. I didn't change anything, so.
Baby, yeah.
I'll take it.
That's right. You take it, Jake. Finn Balor, man. You take it. Fill my cup up. Fill my cup up, baby. What happens when it gets to the top? Does it explode? Does it start just fucking coming out all over the place and shit? I don't even know what's going to happen. Anyway, go ahead.
I want to see it topple over.
I want to see the glass break. Dun, 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 dun.
A friend of mine had got me a postcard from New York. It was of a homeless person that had a sign that said, "Sperm bank donor, you fill my cup, I'll fill yours."
Oh, my God.
So that's why I said that before. You fill my cup, I'll fill yours.
That'd be gross. That's fucking weird.
That's one of those things you just don't forget.
You don't. And you don't let it go.
No,
what
never.
else?
Just keep tugging.
What else we got, man?
Yeah, besides that, a lot of backstage segments that just, you've seen better acting and, shitty porn. It's just, you see Kurt Angle, like, trying not to laugh multiple times with Braun, and he just stands there, like, trying not to chuckle the whole time.
Hell yeah!
I will be calling during monetize this. Don't piss off men in the mask.
Hell yeah, strangers.
Ooh.
You better be calling from a cell phone.
Some ominous threats coming through.
Strangers, thank you for the 316. We'll see you Friday night on Monetize This. All right, you're good. Thanks, stranger.
We're still dealing with the aftermath of the porta potty incident, if you want to call it that, from last week.
Right.
Now you see Kevin Owens has got a doctor's note that he wasn't able to compete, so he couldn't be harmed by Braun. We find out that they're going to have a cage match at the pay-per-view. We still have no real reason as to why these two are in a feud anyways.
Well, it's just that he's scared. He's scared of Braun. Yeah, like, oh no, he's scared of Braun. You know what? He should have had blue contacts tonight. That would have been hilarious. Like, it would have been classic WWE. Like, he has blue glowing contacts on. Like, it got in my eyes. Look at my eyes, and they're blue. Like, oh my God, that would have been terrible.
Well, like you said, he should have been covered, in pudding the last time.
That would have been so weird though if they did that. They're so dumb. That was so dumb. Extreme Rules is extremely lame. It's PG rules.
It is, yeah, that and just a lot of the matches they have announced, they're just not interesting for the most part. I know Dolph and Seth will be good. I'm not thrilled with it being 30 minutes for an Iron Man match, because like I said, we saw them face each other on Raw, and that was a 27-minute match. So you're getting 3 minutes more, and there was only one fall in that match. Now, because there's a time limit and they need multiple falls, we're going to see 3 or 4. I don't know. Roman and Bobby, no one gives a shit about. Alexa Bliss and Nia is basically a draw because it all focuses on Ronda being in the front row. Matt and Bray with the B team, that was a bit ridiculous tonight as well. But we're getting them for the Raw tag titles. We have Team Hell No and the Bludgeon Brothers. Carmella versus Asuka. Nakamura versus Jeff Hardy. Which Nakamura is making his in-ring return tomorrow to face AJ Styles for the 7th time. And then Balor versus Corbin. So far, it's just not a great card. Not a lot to look forward to. And the stipulations are just really lackluster. Back to Raw, we ended up, after we get the doctor's note thing, why would that not get him out of the match on Sunday?
I don't know.
Little things like that. When they say this shit, if he's not medically cleared for Raw, why would Owens stick around anyways? He's like, oh, I'm going to stick around. Well, why? What's the point of sticking around?
I don't know.
It's just ridiculous. Like, it doesn't make sense. I can understand if he wasn't there tonight.
He's a heel, so he would absolutely say, I'm not showing up, unless he was going to do something to Braun.
Which he didn't.
Right.
Braun sprayed him with Febreze. You know, like, that was the joke. Oh, you stink. You reek of fear.
Yeah, he's also Kevin Owens has become the dumbest heel ever.
Terrible.
Like, Kevin Owens' character should be like, I'm not coming to Raw. I have a doctor's note. See, that's what they should have done.
Yeah.
I don't have to come to Raw because I have a doctor's note. Kurt Angle in the back at the beginning of the show, where's Kevin? And then Kurt's like, oh, he's got a doctor's note. He's not going to be here. And then, like, at the very end of the show, right before the main event, Kevin Owens is at home. And Braun pulls his whole wall of his house open. And I mean, like, I'm serious. Pull the whole wall off the house. I told you I'd find you. Like, or something like that. And he comes in and beats the shit out of Kevin in his hotel or in his house or wherever he is. Whatever. He rips gates open to get to his fucking gated apartment. What the fuck ever, dude? Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you do that?
Braun destroying stuff is fun. You're going to have him spray a can of Febreze.
You fucking WWE, you are dumb. Not only are you dumb,
Owens acting like he got pepper sprayed. Really pushed that over the top. And then Kurt's trying not to laugh the whole time. And dude, Kurt, you're the only one laughing at this.
Dude,
you're laughing at
you
yourself.
could have had Corey Graves say funny shit too. Like, they could have been. He'd be like, "Oh my God, he's in his house. He's in your house." And then Michael Cole could have been like, "Come on, Corey, what?" You know, like, I mean, there could have been so many things that you did with that. It's stupid, but it's like that's better than fucking.
Do it like the Strangers. Remember how he used to wear the Wyatt mask, the black sheep mask?
Yeah.
Have him be in the background, just barely visible.
Yeah.
You know, like in the off, way foreground. And every time Kevin's walking around, like he goes and gets a snack, and you see Braun just barely way down the hallway in the darkness.
Right.
So you know that he's in the house all night. You know, something, just anything.
Well, no, I was saying that, like, no, he just goes there now. Like, he goes there now.
Yeah, and breaks through his whole house. No, I know, but I'm saying anything would be better than
I mean, obviously, if it was his house, obviously it would be that Braun's already there. But if it's
his hotel,
or whatever, he can just show up there, like
break in.
Listen, Braun. Kevin didn't have to compete tonight because he had a doctor's note. He's back to his hotel room.
And that's when Braun flips out. What do you mean he's not here?
Yeah, like, Kevin's sitting on the bed, like he's sitting there, like blah blah blah, and then he's like, and like bing 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 bing, knock on the door, right? And he's like,
room service.
Like, who is it? Yeah. Room service. Like, and like he's got like a woman's fucking outfit on even, and it's Braun, and he's like, room service. Room service. Like, it's so stupid, but that is along the lines of the current WWE style, right, of what they do. And you could have had him pull the card in, or him be like, I didn't order anything, you know what I mean? And then just the door rips open and there he is. Or like he just comes in with the fucking cart and Kevin's not even watching. He's just like, just put it over there or whatever. I didn't order anything though. And then he turns and sees him, and then it's the McMahon bedpan situation in the hospital. That'd be fucking hilarious. And then he puts him on the fucking tray and carries him out with the tray. You know what I mean? He's like, looks like you're done eating now. Time to wash the dishes. And then he brings him down to the fucking dishwashing place, and he's spraying his fucking face with the dishwasher shit. The solution in the dishwasher, whatever the fuck. Like, I don't know, man. He burns his hand. I mean,
you know the dishwasher that you pull down that actually are enclosed?
Yeah.
You know, something like that, or they throw him into a laundry chute in the hotel, or so, something.
Yeah. There's so
if
many
you're gonna
things.
punish him, go all out. Don't spray him with goddamn Lysol.
And then he could be about to like really like kill him or something, and then Kevin could be like, oh my God, and then Braun's like, I'm gonna wait to finish you off this Sunday at Extreme Rules.
Want me to fluff your pillow?
And then, Kevin's like, oh, and then Braun just be like, and then fucking Kevin's just like, oh, like, and then fucking Extreme Rules happens on Sunday. You sold the pay-per-view. You did something cool instead of being like what the fuck with the cheap shit?
Want me to jerk you off?
Right. Like, you could have made it really funny, dude.
Like, yeah, it could have been great.
Like he could have gone like
shit.
Just have Braun do all his dumb Braunisms or whatever. Like drag him to the fucking elevator. You know what I mean? Like, looks like you're going down. Like, or like, going down, like, Kevin's knocked out, and there's one guy in the elevator, and the guy's just looking at him, and then Braun goes, "We're going down!" Like, and the guy just, and he fucking runs out of the elevator, and then Braun just goes, and then fucking hits the button, and then have it panned on Braun, but you can't see Kevin, and you can't see that they put someone's foot or something in the door, so the thing closes, and then it goes, and you hear Kevin go, "Ah!" and Braun just go, "Oops," and drag him back in more. Like, you could have done like 7 jokes.
He chucks him onto the elevator.
Yeah.
And the doors close, and Kevin's like, "Oh, I finally got away." And he picks like the bottom floor of the parking garage. And as soon as the doors open, Braun's already there. Like, just stupid shit. But like, how did you make it down 30 flights of stairs before I did?
Yeah,
just that kind of stuff.
It would have been funny too. Like he's like, what the hell? What? How'd you make it down here? 30 flights of stairs. I took the elevator. And then Braun Strowman's just like, "I ran." What the
It'd be
fuck?
great.
And he grabs him, and fucking there's a car coming, and then Braun looks at Kevin, looks at the car, then throws Kevin in the middle, and he gets hit by a car. I mean, there's just so many different things you could do, and they just chose.
And he acted like he got pepper sprayed too. That's what put it over the top.
Yeah.
Choking and falling all over himself, and I'm like, "Oh my God, please stop."
Oversold, and he undersprayed it, so it was really like.
Yeah, so it was like really just.
I would have sprayed his
didn't add up.
privates. I would have sprayed his privates myself.
And then the other thing tonight that was just, the elephant in the room. You have Roman Reigns call out Brock Lesnar repeatedly for all the shortcomings and his not failures, but that's essentially what he labels it as. His lack of commitment to the WWE and the universe and all this stuff. Why would you not bring up the fact that I told you Brock didn't want to be here? Look where he is now. Look what he cares about more. This was brought to you on a silver platter.
Yeah.
And you don't mention it? It's on every news bit, radar, WWE.com, Twitter, you name it. It's all people have talked about since it happened Saturday night.
Oh, we got a new sub. Yo, Fun Love. What's up? Fun Love. Too sweet me. Bam. Where you fucking go?
Yeah.
What's up, Fun Love? We're having a drinking party. I gotta go get some more wine. I got some wine ready. Hit that like button and stick the thumb up my fucking ass. Let's go.
Surly.
I'm ready to go, bro. I'm ready to go.
Joe's getting surly.
I'll give a fucking super chat. Super chat.
Joe, stop being scared. Get your ass kicked by Kevin.
Fuck you. I got more important things to do, monkey, bro. I got more important things to do right now. I gotta get a fucking house, bro. Give me $10,000 and then I'll go fight him. I'll punch his fucking baby head in. Then I'll take his eyes out of his socket and I'll stick him up his ass. And then I'll feel his balls to see if he got cancer. Then I'll fucking sniff him and I'll stuff him down his throat and I'll fuck his mouth. And then I'll go fucking punch him right in his fucking Daddy Warbucks head. How about that? Motherfucker. So go ahead and drop me 10 grand and we'll get the house and then we'll get the fucking health insurance so I don't get fucked. And we'll figure that shit out, man. We'll figure that shit out. I'll punch someone's fucking head in. We'll go MMA if you want, and we'll do it.
SMH at Raw Screw Roman and Ronaldo Graves.
Ronaldo Graves. Angel Pimentel. Thank you very much for the donation, Angel. What's up?
But now he's got a legitimate gripe with Brock. He can legitimately say, "Oh, look, he doesn't care about you. All he cares about is, going back and becoming a champion. He's got no shot. DC's going to whoop his ass." Like, he could have gone into any of it. And obviously Vince signed off on him being in the UFC. He's still signed with WWE. They knew this was happening. So you're telling me out of everything, all the shoot promos that Roman's delivered on Brock before, you don't bring this up? And people say, "Oh, it's not the time because he's facing Bobby," but this is the time. This is, I don't know. It's just, this is the one chance for him to go ahead and get just a little bit of an edge over everything.
Yeah.
I don't see why they'd wait. Capitalize while, strike while the iron's hot kind of idea.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. They do things at wrong place, wrong time, and when they have the opportunity, they pass on it.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about it. That clip would have been on ESPN. It would have been, top WWE star trashes UFC. And the thing is, this is what's really bothering me. Everybody in the UFC is labeling this like, "Oh, well, over there it's fake. When you come here, it's real wrestling." And yeah, granted it is, but you don't want it portrayed that way. I'm surprised Vince is so willing to advertise it and accept it this way. I want to pull up one of the articles that I was discussing the other day because it's being handled so poorly.
I'm going to grab a drink real quick, Jake. I'm listening, though.
Yeah, it's absolutely infuriating. I don't know quite, they went ahead and Cage Side Seats had even reported the other day. The UFC broadcast closed with its commentators explaining that, yes, this is a whole lot like a WWE angle, but, and this is what they said verbatim, the difference is when Lesnar and Cormier actually meet up to fight, the punches will be very real. They are now embracing the similarities between MMA and pro wrestling in a way they haven't in many, many years, at least publicly. And they say the power of Lesnar and money, lots and lots of money. But, you see Brock give a promo in the UFC, and what he does in WWE is light years away of what he's actually capable of. The promo he gave Saturday night just shows that when he's motivated, not scripted, and really gives a damn, he can still be great. It can still be, what they pay him for, basically, that he doesn't deliver upon. I don't feel like he's given that kind of performance in ages in WWE, if even at all. But for them to go ahead and call out WWE constantly saying, oh, it's going to be real when it's here, and this matters. And you even had Daniel Cormier making comments like, oh, I spruced it up that night, and I wanted to make it a WWE angle. I wanted to, make it because that's what he's used to, and obviously I'm going to hype things up. But I don't know. It's just it bothers me so much for them to shit all over, WWE as a whole, and allow UFC to basically, trash them. And they were WWE.com was trying to book it saying like it's champion versus champion. And UFC wants none of that. They don't recognize the Universal Championship. They recognize their undisputed heavyweight champion, and that's what the fight was about at 226 Saturday. But I don't understand why they would allow them to trash the company that he's hailing from at this point in time. He's representing the WWE. He's basically an ambassador for them. It's just, it's baffling.
We got ourselves a caller, motherfucker. It's 347's on the line. What's up, 347? 347, yo, what's up?
Man, you have not answered my phone. You haven't answered my phone call in the last 6 months, my hearty.
Holy
New York, man.
Shit, it's New York! New York! What's up? Shit. Holy shit! The first ever caller, bro. You know what? There's a lot of new people in New York, so I gotta explain that, man. I didn't know you were calling, man, but I'll tell you what. New York.
Come on.
New York is the first caller ever on the Joe Cronin Show back in 2013.
Damn, it's been that long, my hearty. Damn.
Yeah, dude, it's been forever, man. I can't believe it. What's up, man?
Yeah, man. Man, chilling, man. Happy to get online, show you some love, man, see what up and all that. Pretty much
dude.
it.
I was thinking about you a couple weeks ago. I was like, shit, man, in New York. When Larry Funk called, I was thinking of people that used to call. And yeah, I know it's been hard, man. Skype's been shitty. Skype's been like letting 3 calls come through at once and then like just insta hanging up on people. It's like you got to call over and over. It's crazy now. It's every year Skype gets worse, New York.
And she's got a regular landline, like a regular phone number.
Yeah, unfortunately, then though, it's hard to broadcast over the internet to YouTube.
I can get the device. It's I mean, honestly, $200 I can get the whole setup. So I might actually go for that soon because it actually will sound crisp and won't have these issues. So, that might be something I do in New York, to be honest, because it's been so bad recently.
Nah, say no more. Yo, quick question. All right, I have a decision to make. Should I go to NXT, SummerSlam, or the Raw Fallout after SummerSlam?
NXT.
I would go with NXT, then I'd go Raw after SummerSlam.
Me too.
The Raw after those events are usually a shit ton of fun.
Yep.
And after Mania, after SummerSlam, the crowd is just like not yet burnt out, but still excited for things. And SummerSlam usually has some like dusty finishes or some sort of bullshit, or it is what it is. I mean, I'm sure it'll be good, but I just don't think it'll be great.
All right, so it sounds like NXT. I'm gonna be going with my goons because one of my boys got tickets to all 3 events, and he has an extra ticket.
Oh,
so he's
shit.
Like, yo,
I'll be at NXT.
Go to in order?
I'll be at NXT Takeover New York.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm gonna be in New York for SummerSlam.
No. So we got to exchange digits, man. So we could, so we can meet up, show you my neck of the hood and all that.
Yeah, dude.
You know
I'll send
me,
you.
man.
Joe, stop
Low down
finding
with you, man,
excuses
for a
to get
long
out of the
time.
fight.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, dude.
Even a good deal of the
really
chat
looking
agrees
forward.
saying NXT because you figure how great the last, not even just the last, all of the takeovers have been. I don't think we've given a rating of less than an 8 to each one of the takeovers.
Yeah,
I can't even recall one that's been less than an 8.
And every once in a while, we think like, well, maybe this is the takeover that drops a little bit. We keep saying that, and like 90% of the time, it equals or jumps up a clip. It's weird, man. They just keep killing it. Either way, if you're there, it's gonna be really fun. You know, it's just gonna be awesome, dude. I can't wait to go there. I can't, dude. I saw Takeover before WrestleMania. I was in the crowd before Takeover at WrestleMania, and dude, that was so much fun until I got the headache. It was really fun. I got a migraine. I had to go back to the car for Shinsuke and Bobby Roode, but everything else I experienced, I had a blast, dude. I sat next to a guy who was so large, his like fucking fat was hanging onto my balls, and I gave this guy a fucking hug. This big, and I'm telling you, dude, this guy, Jake, you think you're big? This guy was 2 of you.
You sat next to me.
No,
I wasn't spilling onto you.
At NXT, no, big black guy, big black dude. He was fucking 2 of you. Fucking, he sat down next to me, and I was like, "Oh my god, you're huge!" But I was like, "What's up, dude?" I said, "What's up, dude? We're partying. I don't give a fuck. Let me put my beer on your jelly roll, and we'll have a fucking party, dude." I hugged this guy a bunch. Me and this dude were high fiving and fucking hugging and shit. Like,
that's the good thing about the stomach. You get that portable tray table. You know?
Dude.
So you can rest your beer, your nachos, whatever you need.
I'll tell you what, this guy was huge. But you know what, man? I'm telling you, that's how much fun it was just to be next to a wrestling fan who enjoyed it like I did. Like, there was actually a seat empty next to me, and I was like, fuck, I'm not moving. He said that, he goes, "Man, I'm sorry, I'm huge." And I'm like, fucking shit happens, bro. I'll give you a hug. I don't give a shit. I was like, it's cool. Fucking dude, I don't care, man. He was hilarious, too. I love that guy. We talking wrestling the whole time. It couldn't have been any better. That was my favorite thing. I told the guy, I was like, "Man, I got a migraine, and I gotta get back to the car, but I'll see you." And he was like, "Oh, shit, you're gonna miss the fucking main event?" And I was like, "I know, it's crazy, but, dude, I'm legit dying because of this migraine." And I watched it from
Wasn't
the WWE
he freaking
Network.
out for Aleister Black's debut? Wasn't?
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I think I got that on video.
Yeah, I remember you having something like it was for one of them. Yeah,
he was
going
like
nuts.
He was like, "Yeah, yeah!" Like, it was fucking awesome, dude. Dude, remember the dude? He was like the dude from Old School, the big guy. Wincy, if you mess up. It was that guy, I swear to God. It was fucking awesome, dude. I loved that takeover. I really loved that experience going down there to Florida, dude. It was awesome. I ran into so many people. I just had a great time, man. Like, it was, by the end of it, all I wanted to do was get home and see my kids. But when I was there, it was real fun.
I'm not saying no more. Well, we're about to make history again and see if we can make a movie when I see you over there in NXT.
Yeah,
I'm going over there for sure. At least 6 of my goons. We're gonna be deep in there. Yeah, we're gonna be deep in there. We're gonna try to smoke some bud in there, drink some liquor. We're trying to be wasted over there, man.
Fuck yeah,
That's how
dude.
we're going to.
Dude, we're gonna have a we're gonna have a bar. I mean, we're gonna be renting something. Maybe we're still trying to pull that off. So
Connor's working really diligently to get that all settled. So.
Yeah, if you don't get it set up, I mean, I'm gonna have to step in and figure something out. But it's hard. But yeah, we'll have Connor, me, Jake, maybe. Ken will probably be there. It'll be a whacked out fucking night over there.
Oh no, say no more, man. I'm definitely down to hang out with you, man. You know, it's like long time coming. I'm supposed to be hanging out with y'all, man.
Yeah, dude,
you know,
absolutely.
We're far away and everything, yeah, but we gotta hang out, man. Yo, before I did, man, I wanted to give a shout out, man, because I think you heard the story about some dude that got killed around here. That he got stabbed by some Spanish gang in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Well, we make a long story short. His sister, I know his sister, and sister used to he used to like wrestling. And I'm not sure. I'm not trying to like put things out there, but I think he used to listen to your show.
Really?
And I would like to give a shout out to my.
You mean that kid?
R.I.P.
Dude, the
Sleep
kid.
in peace, yeah, man.
The teen that just died.
Yeah, in the Bronx, yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
The 15-year-old, yeah. Some fucking dumbass Dominican. I'm Dominican, but some dumb Dominican motherfuckers thought they were cool trying to stab him up and all that shit. luckily that they all locked up because there was a hit on 3 of them around my hood if they would have found them.
Dude.
But they all locked up because they knew that was the best way to be out of the site.
Dude, that was so messed up.
Away from street justice.
That was
real
fucked
justice.
up, dude. That kid they like dragged that kid in and beat like a bunch of them, like, right? Dude, anybody that would do that, like, what the hell, dude? Like a 15-year-old kid? Like, why in the world? Who the fuck would do something like that to somebody? That's so
some
fucked
ISIS
up.
terroristic shit, you know?
Yeah, I hope they fucking rape them and fucking cut their ears off in jail and then feed them up their asshole. What a bunch of shit.
No, they're all right now in the island in Rikers, and they're in solitary confinement, all of them. But they still go out to go eat, to go to chow. They go to chow and they walk the line. Yeah. So most likely they're gonna get stabbed up over there. Just because of that.
12 of them.
I'm pretty confident.
12 on 1. 12 people arrested. Was this the kid who got stabbed and then ran to the hospital?
Yeah, Junior. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I remember that. I read that. I didn't really talk about it on my show because I was reading just horrible news on Patreon, and I was looking for news stories to talk about on Morning Madness on my Patreon, and I was like, I just can't read any of these because it was all just bad shit. Fucking stupid. But yeah, that pisses me off. But yeah, rest in peace to him. That's bullshit.
Yeah, man. Shit sucks, man. That's how this society is. Or maybe this part of town is like that, but
yeah,
shit, don't think that all Dominicans are like that because like me, I'm Dominican,
dude,
and a lot of people that I know we Dominicans, we don't roll like that. If we gotta fight, we fight 1D, no knives, no nothing.
Dude, you know what?
Niggas like that, those are pussy niggas, though.
Dude,
settle it like men.
Every single fucking every race, every group of people has a bad section of people in it. Like there's just every group, dude, every group, and sometimes they have a different version of it too, right? That's why like. You see a lot of gang stuff with different minorities, but like with white people, sometimes you just see crazy motherfuckers who just pop 7 people because they went wacky one morning. It's the weirdest thing. Just people are crazy. Every group, everybody's bad. That's why everybody fights, because they can all point to each other's bad groups and say that that's all of them, and that's when they all rile themselves up. So yeah, don't worry about that. I know a ton of Dominicans. Speaking of Dominicans, David Ortiz, motherfucker. He's a goddamn hero.
Yeah, they were teased. Big motherfucking Poppy.
We love Big Poppy here, so fucking he's Dominican.
That was that. Yeah, he was that dude. He was that dude for Boston. That's the only thing I like out of Boston, and you, Joe, because I'm a Yankees fan.
I know. It's okay.
I don't like Boston. I just like you, David Ortiz, and Manny Ramirez when he was with you.
I love Manny, man. I miss Manny too. I love Manny.
Yeah, man. Nah, man, bro. Other than that, man, save my number. I'll see if I call you next week. Let's see if we could progress and see if we could just see where we're going to meet up in NXT. But I'm in there. Yeah. I'm already going to wear my Monday Night Rollins throwback shirt because it's a throwback shirt right now.
That'd be sick. I'll send you my number so you have my number.
Oh, all right. Now say no more, man. And by the way, Raw sucked today, man. So,
yeah, it did.
I didn't want to talk about Raw.
I almost went, and I was like, no, never mind.
Good thing you did it, man. That's good, man. That shit was doo-doo. Doo-doo. I was just doing homework. On my daughter the whole night.
Yeah.
And just hitting my little fucking oil pan with some, what was the name of it? Banana sherbet. Some oil, that's what we're doing right now. I don't be smoking butter anymore. Yeah, I got that's the new wave out here. Well, other than that, man, we chilling, we good, man. So if anything, Joe, I'll see if I hit you up next week. Send me your number, send me your link, and we'll link up in NXT for sure, my hearty.
Shit, yeah, man, we're definitely doing that. Yeah. New York, thanks, bro. I'll see you later, man.
All right, man. All right, my hearties. All right, take it easy, buddy.
All right, later. New York.
That's awesome that he called.
That is awesome. First ever caller on the Joe Cronin Show ever. 2013, when I went live. Fucking unbelievable. Dude, I sat down here to go live, and it wasn't the first time, but it was the first time I went live not on Google Hangouts, and I went live from the regular app. And back in 2013, they gave live videos preference, and I didn't know that. I figured that out real quick. And when I went live, I couldn't believe it. I had 300 people watching me live, and eventually 500 people watching. And I just couldn't believe it. And just people were subbing like crazy, and people were coming in, and it really launched my channel. I went from 600 subs to 3,000 in like 2 weeks, and New York was the first caller, the first guy that called, And, man, it fucking is great to hear from him. It feels like another lifetime. It feels like the show evolved maybe 2 years ago and changed a bit. And we really haven't gone back to that talking about classic times. But that was something that launched this channel. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now if it wasn't for the phones were ringing off the hook. I can't believe I was doing a call-in show. And I was like, what if nobody calls, like every other time I ever did a live show? And I did a live show out of nowhere, and people are calling me, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This is really happening. And it really was a shock to me that it was successful right from the beginning at that point after 8 years of failure on YouTube. So, yeah, shout out to New York. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's badass.
Yeah, Pedro
Jesse was trying
Martinez.
to call before as well.
Yeah.
So.
I can see that. 900 times, it looks like.
But I mean, yeah, you've had a lot of dedicated, fans over the years that are still around. I've been watching for a long time. Scott Frame always makes me laugh because once a week he goes back and watches like one of 3 reviews that he just loves. The other day he was watching the Slammy Awards review from 2015.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm pretty sure that's one of his favorites.
He was like, Joe, that's like your best, that's your best review.
0 to 60 in rage in a matter of seconds. It was great. Oh, the classics.
Junaid Afzal, thank you for the subscription. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce your name. It looks like it might be Middle Eastern, so I hope I got that right, but I might have butchered your name. I'm sorry. Thank you for subbing to the channel, though. I'll have a drink for you.
If not, close enough.
WWE sucks.
Well, they sure do right now. BD Skeleton. And BD Skeleton, I assume that means big dick. Big dick skeleton. By the way, Jesse, call up. I'll put you on, man. Listen, we got a new $10 donation tonight. I want to test this motherfucker out, all right? So if you guys want to donate, Super Chat, you feel free to do whatever you want. Over on the left side, we got the Twitch alerts, motherfuckers. We got a list of donations, so many different ones. You guys want to donate and support the show and also give your opinion on Raw while you do it. In the donation, tell me who you'd like removed from Raw. If you could remove anybody from Raw, if you could remove anybody from the WWE and from Raw, who is the wrestler you would remove? Make sure to write that if you do a donation or a super chat tonight for the remainder of the night. Jake, where are we? Where do we want to go next with this Raw review tonight?
Next up, we have Mojo Rawley versus No Way Jose.
Didn't watch it. Left the room.
Yeah. Just senseless. Oh, now he accepts the rematch, and it was just filler. Just absolute filler. It's basically like, at least they don't have wins trading back and forth. There's no 50-50 booking. They're letting Mojo keep his dominance, going forward, but...
Which is, hilarious.
Yeah, it's so bizarre and just odd. And the way they've handled them interacting with each other is just uncomfortable to watch, really. He's just tearing down No Way Jose for really no reason. There was nothing that... Because he lost?
Yeah, right. Yo, Joe Pilot, thanks for finding my stream, bro. Yeah, I didn't care for it much. I mean, if you think... But you know what? No Way Jose is still doing better than Mike Kanellis, so... What can you say? You think they're waiting for Maria to get back before they try something new, or you think this is just it? This is all there is for Mike.
I think this is just it.
Yeah.
I hope I'm wrong. I really do, but I think in their eyes that he needs Maria with him.
Yeah, I think.
And how long is she going to be out for? You figure how long past pregnancy, and then if she has to get back into ring shape. And
well, I don't want to say too much because I don't know. I always say this about him, but I don't quite know what his limits are as far as social media. But I mean, we're friends on Facebook, and I've known Mike a while, and he's always been really good to me. I know him a little bit. We can talk, but on his private Facebook, he posts videos with him and Maria about the baby and stuff, and working out together a lot. So she is working out a lot to get back in, and I didn't know what was going to happen when they had the baby.
She's very dedicated to her regimen and training,
and I assume that her parents or Mike's parents or whoever can watch the kid because they're in Massachusetts. So I assume that maybe they could babysit the kid while Mike and her are away. I don't know. I don't know if they would take the kid with them, or if for the majority of the time Mike would be by himself and Maria would show up on TV only. I don't know, but I don't know, man. I really don't know what to say about him and them. But what I can say is Mike Bennett is in so much better shape now than he ever was. It's unbelievable. I didn't realize how out of shape he was when he showed up in the WWE. Because when I used to see him in the locker room, I'd look at Mike and I'd be like, dude, Mike is ripped. He's huge. You know, he's my height, but he's huge. I'm actually a little taller than him, but he's like ripped, you know. But on TV, you know, he sent the screenshots of when he first signed, and he was a little pudgy, and he had the drug addiction. Drug addiction's gone. He's working out. He's ripped now, and you know, Maria's trying to get back in shape, so maybe they will get there. But I hope they really do, man. I just love that guy, man. I love Mike. He's always so
Both
cool,
of them,
man.
You know,
dude, this guy. You know, it's well documented. Like, he's just gone out of his way to always be a cool guy, to help talent, to come back and do shows and work with younger guys. I mean, this guy put me over, for Christ's sake. Like, for no reason. For no reason. I'll never forget that. Like, Mike Kanellis is in the ring, and he's like, well, and now I didn't even know this was going to happen because the match basically ends up in a schmoz, and then it's supposed to turn into a match, and I didn't know how anything was going to go. And the fact that Mike was like, there's only one. I thought Mike was just going to say,
ShiBUM.
Yo, me and you are going to have a match.
What's up, Joe and Jake? If you remember
Nate!
the TV show In Living Color when they did Men on Film, I
Yeah.
said hated IT for the last 3 weeks. I'd rather be at work making money than to continue to watch this. I try to find positives, but it's hard.
Nate from VA, I try to find positives too, Nate, and it is hard. Thanks for becoming a $5 ShiBUM. The positive I have is,
hated it.
HD looks great. Yeah, hated it.
Hated it.
HD looks great. The WWE looks great in HD, and the digital videos and graphics look amazing. But that's about it. But yeah, but going back to Mike, you know, it's just for him to kind of be like, you know, Joe Cronin on the outside here. Joe Cronin, you're the only one that can make this match official. So what do you got to say? You know, and for me, to him to give me that spot, and then to be like Joe Cronin Show on YouTube. You know, Joe's always got some interesting things to say about wrestling, and then to blah, blah, blah. Just weird shit like that. Like, why did Mike Bennett, like, why did he need to put over my show like that? So it's just like, I just always like this guy. He works so hard, too, on top of it. This guy busted his ass for years, and it seemed like it was going to not happen for him. And then he got picked up by Ring of Honor, and then he had that amazing run with the Kingdom. And now, of course, the Kingdom is a different kingdom, but still fucking pretty awesome. It's not like different. It was. It was pretty awesome. But also, man, I mean, listen, I know we're not talking about these guys. I'm going off on a tangent, but I'm proud of Vinny Marseglia, too, man. I am so happy for Vinny. I can remember talking to Vinny about this shit and being like, you know, it's too bad, you know, you kind of, like, he kind of was like Randy Orton-like. It was like he was trying to, like, look a little bit like Randy Orton or something. It was like, man, if you could just do something that was different than everybody else. And he started doing this horror gimmick, and oh my God, is he fucking so much more entertaining than he ever was before. He can work less hard in a way like than he had to because his creative mind is working. I love these guys, man. The local guys, I will always just be biased towards the local guys, and I'm so biased towards Mike Kanellis, Mike Bennett, that I want to see him do something, and it's bullshit that he hasn't been able to do more than he has. He's got way more to offer on the mic, and I don't understand why his mic skills and possibly his presence aren't utilized. Don't know why.
And, you know, Vinny looks frightening as all hell, too. He really just, his mannerisms and stuff like that, I was going to say this before, I didn't want to cut you off. He's creepy. He's nailed it. That character is the true horror king, coming out with the balloons and, like, just all of it.
He killed me once.
Yeah, that too.
Hey, I got to be one of the first people that he killed on his fucking horror special. Remember that shit?
Yeah, that was
funny. You know what?
I loved it.
You know what?
Stalking you.
Jake, you know what? I gotta say it, bro. Listen, Vinny, if you're listening in Ring of Honor, what's up, Ring of Honor? And I appreciate Ring of Honor, too, man. They gave me a shot, too. I fucking love Ring of Honor, and I love commentating. I would love to call it a Ring of Honor show, but listen, I looked at Vinny Marseglia's videos, and what makes it great about the Kingdom, look at this video with the Kingdom, you guys got to check it out, it's really good. But if you go back all the way down, the #1 first video that he did with the mask was me. I got to be the first video, bro. I feel I feel amazingly fucking blessed to be the first person that Vinny got to kill. You know, by the way, first of all, someone brought this up earlier in the chat, and that's why I thought about Vinny Marseglia. And if you don't subscribe or follow Vinny Marseglia on Twitter, go follow Vinny Marseglia on Twitter because he's a good motherfucking guy. And go say hi to him. But, dude, how about my fucking AJ Styles shirt right here? Look at that fucking shirt. Look at that fucking shirt.
Dare say it's phenomenal.
It is phenomenal. Look at that that Jason mask is pretty good, too.
I just love you dicking around with it like, ooh.
Look at this. Oh, man. My Mazda looks great in this video. Nice and clean in my Mazda. Yeah, the Marseglia, brother. Look at that shit. By the way, Vinny Marseglia, you can check out his YouTube channel. He needs some subscribers. Go over to Vinny Marseglia from Ring of Honor, the Horror King, and check out Vinny Marseglia. Go give him a sub on YouTube. Hit that video up of him killing me. And go ahead and give him a sub, and then go ahead and comment down below on the video of him killing Joe Cronin. Vinny Marseglia is the first person that got to murder Joe Cronin, the Horror King of Ring of Honor. Go say hi to my friend.
That says like Zombie Joe, you know?
Yeah, you know, just go.
Joe lives.
Just leave a comment on it. Send it to Vinny Marseglia. Tell Vinny you heard it here on the show. Hit him up on Twitter, and say hi to him, man. Hit Ring of Honor up too. Let them know. I appreciate everything Ring of Honor has done behind the scenes for me too. That hasn't been spoken of really. But now we got to go to a phone call from my buddy. His name is Luke Rojas.
Yeah, you almost got it right. You almost did the rolling R's good, but you kind of messed up.
Rojas.
Jake sounds like a pedophile. What's up?
I love it. What's up, Luke?
Rojas.
The only thing extreme is my extreme hard-on for Alexa Bliss. All right, that's about it.
Damn, sucky.
Damn right.
I don't know, man. Mickey James with her big lips coming out of her face, too. Give me that MILF any day.
Let me tell you something. Everybody's going after Sasha Banks, says she's hot this, hot that. First of all, Sasha kind of looks like a horse. And then Bayley...
Sasha, yeah, the forehead kills me as well.
And then Bayley looks like with the crow's feet under her eyes, she looks like she's 40. And she looks depressed all the time. So, you know, everybody... So Alexa Bliss is like the only one currently on the Raw roster that is hot and doesn't look like she's falling apart. So
yeah, I'm not really into Bayley, but
yeah, Bayley. I mean, she's got a thick ass, but that's about it. You know. So is Alexa Bliss. How do we talk about this instead of Raw? Because Raw was a miserable pile of shit. You know, when I see Raw, I get scared because I think, oh no, 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then I vomit in my...
I'm with you there.
It's just like, what is there to talk about? You've got the same fucking shit they've done a million times with Brock Lesnar, but now it's Bobby Lashley. Because they don't
I've met Vinny Marseglia at least 10 times. He is probably the nicest guy in wrestling. His gimmick is amazing. His t-shirts are amazing. His promos are godly. And I can't wait to see him in NXT one day. Kingdom for life.
Thank you, Glorious. I hope we do see him. I hope we see Vinny Marseglia in NXT. That'd be man. I would really I would pop for that big time because I love Vinny. That'd be really cool.
Put that fucking axe in somebody's asshole.
Yeah, we've had Vinny on the show if you guys want to go listen to the interview, but we'll have him back on the show again. Him and I was talking to Matt Taven. Matt Taven's my fucking neighbor. So, like, anytime I can just walk over and interview Taven anytime I want. So, shout out to Taven if he's listening sometimes. What's up, Taven? But anyway.
FYI, we lost the audio again for the donations. So
oh, you did? Yeah, I shut you guys off.
Yeah, I couldn't hear it.
My bad. I shut you off because I figured you couldn't hear it, so I shut it off. So, my bad on that, man. What the fucking audio? God damn it. Fuck the audio, dude. Anyway, Jake, let's wrap it up, man. Let's get out of here. What else do you got to say? I'm going to stream some Diablo.
There's not a lot really to cover. I mean, Seth is great on the friggin' mic. He's just so good. And I'm not thrilled with the Iron Man match, but I liked everything that he had to say. It just, he does a great job. I enjoyed him and McIntyre's back and forth. I just don't know why he was holding back with McIntyre as much. And again, they should have forced Rollins into a match rather than have him be the one to ask for it, or at least engage in the match more so.
Thanks,
you figure, he would be smart trying to keep himself healthy, and the announcers did touch on it, but there's things on Raw where they may comment on it, but they don't act upon these things. You figured he'd want to keep himself healthy for Sunday. At least SmackDown, when they do have something that doesn't quite make sense, they either clarify and sum it up, or they try and rectify it and retcon it in some shape or fashion. Even like the things with Daniel and Kane getting back together, they said, you tried to kidnap my wife, they brought up all their past history, and I appreciate that. That needed to be said. You couldn't just have them get back together and act like best friends after Kane tried to end his career.
You, Joe, and Jake. Holy shit, I swear this Roman pity party angle has to stop. It's making me gag. And no banks in her hometown? Bummer. Like my papa always said, son, when Raw is a shit show, just kill yourself.
Kalel-Bama. What's up, Kalel-Bama? Thanks for the $5, Kalel. I can't believe no Sasha Banks in Boston, where she trained to become a wrestler.
We saw just a very short, therapy session. Still, it didn't really continue from anything from the week before.
You know why? They shot it last week, probably. Because you know what?
You have a new female therapist in the same office that they used last week.
I thought they were going to do Dr. Shelby in the ring.
Yeah, maybe it'll come to that, but...
No, because they're having the match this week, right?
Are they?
Aren't they having a match Sunday, or are they not having a match Sunday?
I don't have anything listed on the card.
Oh, oh my God. You fucking stabbed my eyeballs out!
That's what I'm saying. Unless you heard something tonight that I didn't, maybe somebody in the channel let me know. I don't have them having a match at Extreme Rules. They're still trying to work this out. It'll probably go on until SummerSlam. They probably wanted to wait and stretch it even more. That's what I'm saying. It's so just mind-numbingly infuriating. Like, why would you wait on this? You should have cashed in on this months ago. And speaking of cash in, we're going to hear Monster in the Bank for quite a long time, because now they have that shirt for Braun, where it says Monster in the Bank with him, his monster hands holding the briefcase. So
did you hear Michael Cole trying to call everybody the big dog tonight multiple times?
Yeah.
Michael Cole thinks everybody's the big dog.
It just doesn't work.
It's awful, man. I can tell. Man, people are in bed right now. This is one of
it's just been
just a quiet review.
A lot of
tonight.
people. So many people on Twitter told me that they just checked out. They're like, "I'll see the pay-per-view Sunday. I'm done with this."
Yeah.
Ember Moon, Liv Morgan was a decent match. Probably one of the better matches of the night. Excluding the main event, but it just, I don't know.
Hey Josh Dawson. You think Boston sucks? You should have been around last week when your mother sucked my fucking cock off and spit the cum in your dad's face and then stuffed your dad in a casket and then raped him and put him in the fucking ground. You should have been there for that, Josh Dawson. You little cock-sucking cunt fucker. Huh? You little bitch.
Do a little basketball dance off the concrete. I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers. I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
Never a fan of Bailey. She looks like a little China.
Oh, man. I'd have rather bang China probably when she got really aggressive in those porn videos. Mosh Master D with the fucking new $10 super chat donation. Thank you, Mosh
There was
Master.
times where it looked like she had a bigger dick than X-Pac, so.
China got some trash in the way. Remember that? Trash in the way. Mosh Master D, thank you for the $10 super chat, Mosh. Sup? Cunt?
Besides that, we saw Bobby Roode on TV for the first time, what feels like ever.
I'm giving tonight a 3 out of 10. I'll tell you that right there, Jake. I don't know where you're at.
Yeah, him and Finn
Oh my
teamed
god, I'm
up.
so fucking horny. Oh my god, I'm so fucking horny. Oh my god, I'm
Whoa!
so fucking horny. Happy fucking birthday. Oh my god, so fucking horny. Oh my god, so horny. Oh my god, so horny. Happy birthday. Oh, honey, honey, honey. Donation, donation, time. I put it in my round bomb. Yeah. Ow.
Liv Morgan is growing on me slowly.
Well, it's not hard to do.
Grow slowly.
Just put your white stuff on that tongue, Chiz Hickneys. Yo, what's up, Chiz Hickneys? Thanks for the $16 on the Twitch Alerts donation in the description box that makes the pee-pee cum-cum. Yeah, baby. Give me some of that, Chiz Hickneys. What's up, dirty boy?
I die every time I see that fucking
I
gif.
love that one, man. I love that one. Let's fuck it up. Dirty little girl. Yo, you a dirty little girl. Yo, you a dirty little girl. You're a dirty little girl. Yo, you're a dirty little girl. You're a dirty little boy. You're a dirty little girl. Girl. You're a dirty little boy. Boy. I took so many pills, I paid all my bills, and then I grabbed the Glock, shot your mom in the chow, and then I stuffed it out, and then put it in out, and then I put you in the gravy, made you my sex slave. I'm a little dirty boy, make you my dirty girl. I was about to say some crazy stuff, but my kid just woke up. He came down, he's standing next to me. What the f***? Yo, what the heck is going on? You ruined my song. What's so important that you were interrupting my show, son? What are you doing awake? Go back to bed for God's sake. What are you doing? Why are you awake? Why are you awake? No, you need to go to bed. It's midnight. Leah, the kid's awake. You shouldn't be on your Xbox right now. Well, go to bed then. It's 12:30 at night. All right, well, I'll check it out tomorrow. Go to bed. Okay? You shouldn't be staying up till 1. No. Come here and give me a hug and go to bed. This is crazy. What are you doing? You messed up my song. I had to make my song PG because of you. Give me a hug.
He's like, but it's time for Diablo.
Yo. You need to go to bed. Okay. You need to go to bed. You need to go to bed. If you come down here again, you'll end up. You need to go to bed. Give me a kiss. Ah, you missed. Give me a kiss. Come on. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss before you go to bed. Give me a kiss before you go to bed. Give me a kiss before you go to bed. Oh, you missed. Go on. I'm sorry. All right. Yo.
Tell him if he doesn't go to sleep, you're going to sign into Minecraft and blow up his whole village.
If you don't go to bed, I'm going to make you watch Raw.
Oh, that's even worse.
You want to watch
I don't
Raw?
want to torture him.
Okay. I have to.
You like WWE?
Yeah.
Do you really? You don't really watch it, so you're lying. You're just like casual.
Oh, wow.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Probably like Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan. Who's your second favorite wrestler?
Undertaker.
Undertaker. Who's your third favorite wrestler?
Like John Cena.
John Cena. Okay. Who's your fourth favorite wrestler?
I don't know.
Who's another guy you might like?
It'd be like it would probably be like the entire New Day, basically.
The entire New Day? New Day!
Yeah, because it's hilarious.
Anybody else?
Don't know.
Think about the other guys.
Probably a few of them, but like...
Who else is next?
Don't know.
You can pick from any of them. You got anybody. Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns.
Oh, you know what? Yep, Seth Rollins would definitely be in there.
You really like Seth Rollins?
Yeah.
Who else?
I like...
Don't say Roman.
I don't know.
Who do you like better, Dean Ambrose or AJ Styles?
I don't know. And that's hard. They're both... I both like them.
You both like them? You got two people in your head?
It's the voices.
I think AJ Styles.
He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
I mean, I like Dean Ambrose, but like, I guess AJ Styles a little bit more, but like...
What about the women? Who's your favorite woman wrestler?
Don't know. Don't really watch the women matches.
I like Sasha Banks.
Probably be mine as well, honestly.
You like Sasha?
Yeah.
I trained in wrestling school with Sasha.
I know that you've told me.
How many times?
3 times.
Did you? I thought you didn't know that.
I did.
Well, one time Sasha Banks actually cut my finger off.
Oh, wow. But that felt great.
I'm just kidding. She didn't really do that. You know that?
No. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
She cut her finger on the restraining order.
Right, here's where he goes into this insane mode. An insane type of dad. I don't know.
Here's where he goes into insane mode. He says. So, did you have fun today?
Yeah.
You need to go to bed, or I'm going to bring a microphone upstairs and a video camera, and I'm going to put you live on the rest of my YouTube show and tell everybody how you don't go to bed.
Daddy of 3.
Daddy 03.
What?
Never mind. Nothing. Love you. Go to bed. Go to bed. Love you. Good night, buddy. We'll see you later.
You go to bed or I'll prank your ass. Just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank, bro. As he zaps the kid.
I smashed your Xbox. Don't cry. It's a prank.
I think Gavin passed the SMART test or whatever.
Just a bit. That was good.
Wow.
I'm impressed.
I'm impressed.
No coaching there either. You even said
Just
Roman.
Sat right back down there. I even threw Roman out there for him, and he didn't. Yeah. Nope. No Roman was said.
Kids don't want Roman.
See that, WWE? And there was a time when he kind of did like Roman, and he used to get mad at me. He'd be like, "Why don't you like Roman?" So I would actually lie to him and be like, "I like Roman. It's okay. I'm just kidding. I was joking about that. I love Roman." He was like, "Okay." Because I didn't want him to be upset with me. I wanted to be like, cool, we both like Roman, cool. So I'd pretend to like him, and for my kid. And but no, he eventually was like, yeah, you know what? He saw people booing him too. He was like, why are they all booing him? I'm like, they don't like him because of blah blah. And he's like, yeah, he kind of is getting annoying with that. And I was like, wow, holy shit, he's 8.
Pick up on it, yeah. Kids
Damn,
know.
bro. Yeah, they do pick up on it.
Not all of them, but a good majority. You know, the smart ones.
Yeah. Well, I got nothing else.
That's the thing in a nutshell. You gave it a 3. I gave it a 2.5. I was gonna go even lower, but the Seth match with Drew was decent. Same thing with Liv Morgan after she blew Papa Smurf, as the chat pointed out.
Dude, I had that
blue tongue.
I had that rap. I was gonna like fucking talk about gobbling like.
I knew you were about to go into.
I was gonna like talk about gobbling.
Like, what are you doing up? I was like.
I was going to talk about eating like Linda's pussy and stuff, like, and all these things. And then he came down and I was like, oh my God. So my whole, like, right as I started the rap, and I was hoping that he would go to Leah and then go upstairs. And then
gonna teach you how to count to 10.
Yeah, so I was like,
you gotta go on.
Yeah, I said all kinds of weird stuff because I couldn't. He was right there. That was really pretty funny. I give Raw a 3 out of 10. Everybody.
Yeah, I'm a little bit lower, 2.5. There's just so many things that just frustrated me tonight that didn't need to happen, that made no sense. Like we said, with the doctor's note, and Bobby Lashley and Roman not really getting at each other. Throwing in the stipulation is something Seth himself should have done, not Kurt. They should have said, "Oh, well, then you won't have your lackey if I beat you." There should have been a reason for Seth agreeing to the match versus Seth getting into a match days before he's trying to get his title back.
Yeah,
it just makes him look like an idiot.
Well,
they undermine everyone so often. They make them look like foolish, just morons.
Foolish gerbil fuckers. I would. I don't know, man. PUBG. I want to play PUBG, but that's up to Jake. We're gonna end early tonight, 12:30. Out, Jake. You playing PUBG?
I'm not playing tonight.
Then there you go. No PUBG. I'm gonna play Diablo.
Yeah, with the accident happening, I am on like triple duty this week. Courtney's dad was supposed to bring Danny to camp all week, and that's not happening now. So
yeah, you're like fucking.
Yeah, tomorrow I got to pick up early so I can go to the doctors and all this stuff. It's been,
I give it to you. If I'm not kidding. Like if I had to deal with that, like I think this sucks right now, dude. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be alive right now. You have to win like Father of the Year or something at this point.
Well, I appreciate it, but it's just I need another car. That's what it comes down to too.
Yeah, Gavin is a lot like Leah. Yeah, you need another car for him.
Damn straight. Yeah, I see. Leah with Gavin a lot.
Yeah, Leah's definitely like Gavin, and Brenna's like me. The girl's like me. I don't know what the little boy's going to be like, but there's no doubt that Brenna is a lot like me.
Oh, yeah. Attitude and all.
Yeah, she got some crazy, but the girl version, so it's a little different, I think, but it's
extra
very
sassy.
Similar. Yeah, she's just wild out, man. I love it, though. I love her, but it's so crazy. All right, man. I will see you guys later tonight. I will be live for some Diablo right now, hanging out in Twitch chat, fucking around with all you crazy fuck sticks. We'll be having a good time. And
I'll go tomorrow to work. I'm picking up that adapter, so we'll try it out.
Oh, maybe we'll play tomorrow. Yeah, we'll play some PUBG later tomorrow.
Sounds good.
All right, baby. Jake,
all right,
thanks for being
stay
here.
Sexy. Thank you so much.
Make sure you guys become patrons. We're having a giant Patreon event Saturday night. A huge patron hangout. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Become a patron. At least $2 a month will get you a lot of stuff. $5 a month get you everything almost. $10 a month will get you absolutely almost everything. And if you do more than that, there's me and you can do podcasts together. $25 a month, we can do a podcast together about wrestling, whatever you guys want. All the stuff is there. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Become a patron. Download it on your app. You will keep the show going, and you'll get 30 hours of bonus content and podcasts a month. It will be crazy. 6 to 8 hours of bonus shit, my behind-the-scenes stuff, my shit talk towards everybody, my shoot video podcasts. All kinds of bullshit coming to the Patreon this week. It's going to be crazy. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Become a patron. Over 300 have. Over 600 have, if you count everybody that's signed up in the past and come back. It's been a really good time over there. Big community event. Saturday night. Yeah. Technically Sunday night at 1 a.m. Technically Sunday, but it's Saturday night. Corrupted Podcast. Big time community event with you guys hanging out. So don't miss that. And Jake will be there naked.
Yeah.
In the chat, maybe.
Nate said he donated. It didn't go through, though. I don't know if it didn't play yet.
I didn't play it yet, actually. I'll play that,
all
Nate.
Right.
What's up, Nate from VA?
Yeah, baby.
Play that shit. Good night, Jake.
All right, everybody. Have a good night.
Super chat.
China was and is the two bish sup Joe Balloon.
China was and is the two bish. What the fuck? My God, Nate. What's up, Nate? How you doing, bro? Love Nate from VA.
Party.
Yo, Big Dick Skeleton chiming in with the $1 super chat. Thanks, Big Dick. Or BD Skeleton. And Nate from VA, thank you, bro. I'm going to get that Twitch stream going right now, motherfuckers. Let's do it. A couple seconds, I'll launch that thing. Dude, let's go over to Twitch and let's kill it. If you guys all come with me over to Twitch, We can be the #1 Diablo stream tonight, and there'll be a bunch of Diablo dorks coming in there, and they'll be like, what is this shit? And they'll just be like, just blown the fuck away.
ShiBUM.
Joe, I know this is Raw related, but have you seen the thing with THEC Americans in Haiti and in that tunnel? Shit's crazy.
Yeah, Nate, we talked about it on Corrupted on my YouTube channel. We talked about it over on my YouTube channel, Corrupted Podcast. We talked about it on Thursday Night Throwdown, I think. We talked about it on Monetize This. And fuck, we even talked about it on Corrupted Podcast on Patreon. Yeah, man, it's so fucked up and crazy. We talked about all these different ideas and what they might do and what they could do. We made some jokes, of course, but yeah, a lot of crazy shit, man. We talked a lot about that this week. And hopefully they get all of them out. I hope they do. Pakistan Technical. Thanks for subbing to the channel, Pakistan. What's up, Pakistan? We're live on Twitch now, baby. It's time to hang out. Everybody get your ass over there. And let's party. Twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS, guys. Let's go. Let's get that game rolling. Daddy wants a new breakfast cereal. What the fuck? I'm launching it now, Michael. What's up, Michael? You forgot to click that like button on the way out of there, man. I just don't get it, man. I'm so sick of the Brock talk. I'm nauseated by the idea of Brock Lesnar. I'm nauseated by the idea of the Brock Lesnar talk. I am just so out on Brock Lesnar. Just so fucking done with him. So done with that whole situation, dude. Ugh. The thought of it makes me want to puke, dude. It really does. I just can't talk about Brock Lesnar any fucking more. I can't do it. I hope Justin dies in a campfire accident. How about that? That's right, Justin. I hope you die in a campfire, you four-eyed fuck. Yeah, if you mismonetized this on Corrupted YouTube channel this past week, you got to go watch it. You got to watch Monetize This, episode 168. YouTube.com/Corrupted Podcast. Monetize This has been around since I launched my channel, man. 5 years. And episode 168 was a lot of fun, especially the end of it, the last couple hours. Wow. Fucking Christ with those things. The Scott McKinnon thing killed me, I'll tell you. Hate him or love him or hate him or whatever. I've hated him a million times. Hell, I tried to exile him from the community. I tried to exile Scott McKinnon from the community, and when I did, I was mocked on other channels. Like, I'll take anybody who talks to him, I'll take them. He won't be my friend anymore. I tried to excommunicate him, and everybody else made fun of me for it. So, and then they brought him back. So, you know, how are you gonna get mad at me? It's just funny how everybody else everywhere tries to pretend like, oh, I hate Scott. Yeah, sure you do. Nobody hates this guy. He's been here since episode 100 of Monetize This, the night that I flipped out on him on Monetize This, and he said all this fucked up stuff to me and Leah. And I told you what he was and what he was going to do and everything. Nobody listened to me. Nobody cares. It's all a ruse. So stop sending me stuff about, oh, why don't you do something? Other people do things about him. No, they don't. Nobody else does shit about him. They've been here a million times. It just keeps going back and forth. You know what they want? They want Scott for the entertainment and for the money. I'm just the only one who'll fucking tell you that. So stop sending me the shit about Scott and other people's relationships with Scott, because I'm the first one to have said that we should ban him, and nobody listened to me. I'm the first one to have said something about his mom, like all these things, like, and nobody fucking listens. Nobody cares. So it's don't send me stupid messages about him or whatever the fuck, because he's fucking he's just what he is, man. He's a fucking entertaining, crazy person who pisses us off from time to time, who just keeps coming back, and it will never ever end. So don't fucking worry, it won't end. And I'm going to go expose some shit over on my Twitch stream. So come on over to Twitch and expose some stuff with me, and let's make people cry over on Twitch, okay? Fuck you, Justin Saley, you cum-guzzling